Hello everyone, welcome back. So today our topic is Government of India Act 1935. So let's see this is very important topic. So it gives the mark the second milestone towards the completely responsible government. Completely responsible government. It gives the mark and document having the 321 sections and 10 schedules. Having the 321 sections and 10 schedules. The achievements are Government of India marked the second milestone towards completely responsible government in India with the Act document having the 321 sections and 10 schedules. This document having the 321 sections and 10 schedules. Act divided the powers between the center and units. How it was divided? One is the federal system, second is provincial system, and the third one is concurrent list. So there are three different lists that they are given in this document. The first one, federal system, it is related to central government, which is having the 59 items. And the provincial list, it is related to provinces. The document having the 54 items under the provincial list. Concurrent list, this is for the both 36 items is there. Center and state both are sharing that 36 items which are related to central and provinces. But the residuary powers were given to the Viceroy of India. So residuary powers are completely given to the Viceroy of India to take the decisions to make laws and rules. The act abolished diarchy in the provinces. They are abolished diarchy in the provinces, introduced the provincial autonomy. It introduced provincial autonomy, which allowed to act provincial autonomy, which allowed to act provincial autonomy of the administration within the provincial areas. It act as provincial autonomy of administration within the provincial area. It introduced the bicameralism in 6 out of 11 provinces. 6 out of 11 provinces they are introduced bicameralism. So what are those provinces? Bengal, Bombay, Madras, Bihar, Assam, United Provinces. Bengal, Bombay, Madras, Bihar, Assam, United Provinces. So these are all the 6 provinces that are given the bicameralism introduced. Further extended the separate elections for the depressed classes and women and labor also. So separate elections for women, separate elections for labor classes, and separate elections for SC. It uh, it abolished the Council of India established by the Government of India Act 1858. So the abolished the Council of India was introduced in the Act of 1858, Government of India Act. Now it has abolished. It extended 10% voting rights to the total population. So 10% voting right is there in the total population of India. So established the Reserve Bank of India to control the currency and the credit of the country. RBI is introduced in the Act of Government of India Act 1935. Established not only the Federal Public Service Commission but also the Provincial Public Service Commission, Joint Public Service Commission for 2 or more provinces. Established Federal Court also 1937 Federal Court. So these are all the different public service commissions that they have established. Three list important point you should remember under the Government of India Act. Three lists are there. Center is provincial, state, and concurrent list. The center is for the federal list, provincial is for the provincial list, and for both the concurrent list, residuary powers lies with the Viceroy of India. Abolished diarchy, established provincial autonomy. More provincial autonomy in this act. More provincial autonomy. It introduced the 6 bicameralism provinces. One is the Bombay, Bihar, Bengal, Madras, United Provinces, Assam. Separate communal elections for the depressed classes, women and labor. So separate elections for these three: SC, women, and labor. Established RBI, Federal Public Service Commission, Provincial Public Service Commission, Joint Public Service Commission. So they are established RBI and Public Service Commission, Federal Public Service Commission, and Provincial Public Service Commission, Joint Public Service Commission. Some key points you know to understand. This is we forgot 10% voting right to the Indian that are extended also. Three list you just keep in mind: abolished diarchy, established provincial autonomy, introduced three new bicameralism provinces, which we have discussed already: Bombay, Bihar, Bengal, Madras, United Provinces, Assam. Separate communal elections for the depressed classes, women and labor. Women and labor for the first time they are giving the separate elections. So established RBI, Federal Public Service Commission, Provincial Public Service Commission, Joint Public Service Commission, and 10% voting rights to the Indians. This is all about the government of India. So you should keep in mind every point is important under this government of India, and it is giving the mark the next milestone towards the complete responsible government in India, which is having the 321 sections and 10 schedules. So this is all about you look at here government of India sign 1935. This is the document which let's see the next point. Next topic is August offer 1940. The British government, August offer was proposed made by the British government 1940 to gain the Indian support during the World War II. So August offer is for the World War II offer. So during this World War II, they wanted help from the Indians, so that's why they have given that August offer 1940. August offer was announced by the Lord Linlithgow. Lord Linlithgow was Viceroy of India at the time. So, what are the achievements? August offer was proposed by the British government 1940 to gain the Indian support during the World War II. So, August offer was announced by Lord Linlithgow. He was Viceroy of India at the times. Indian demanded for the complete independence. India were demanding complete independence that the be conferred with the dominion status after the World War II. It is conferred with the dominion status after World War II. The August offer was the attempt to secure the Indian cooperation. It was attempt to secure the Indian cooperation and support for the war efforts, but not assured to give the dominion status to India. It was just attempted to secure Indian cooperation and support, but it was not giving the assurance dominion status to India. Finally, it rejected by the Indian National Congress. August offer was rejected by the Indian National Congress for not accepting Indian demands for the complete independence. So INC is demanding for the complete independence, but British government is not accepting for that. So that's why INC rejected that August offer because of that they are not giving the demand of the complete independence to India. So British government assured that dominion status would be the conferred to Indians, established the Advisory War Council. Establishment of the Advisory War Council. Formation of the Constituent Assembly after war. Formation of the Constituent Assembly after war to frame the Constitution of India. After World War II, their uh, formation of the Constitution Assembly to frame the Indian Constitution. So some important notes which is related to August offer. It is proposed for dominion status to India, but not complete independence. There is only dominion status only, but not complete independence. Linlithgow was the Viceroy of India that time. He was given the offer, August offer. So dominion status, not complete independence. Remember that August offer. Indian rejected this August offer. INC rejected this because of the India demanding for the complete independence. Formation of Constituent Assembly to frame the Indian Constitution. So some key point August offer dominion status only, not complete independence. Linlithgow was the Viceroy of India during that August offer released, announced, established Constituent Assembly to frame the Indian Constitution. He is Linlithgow, Viceroy of India at the time. Look at him. Linlithgow. Let's see the next one. Very small topics. There are three: Cripps Mission 1942, Quit India Movement 1942, Simla Conference 1945. These two events happened in the within the same year. Simla conference happened 1945. Let's see one by one. Cripps Mission. Sir Stanford. Sir Stafford Cripps is a member of cabinet at the times. Cripps came to India with the draft proposal of the Indian government, British government, draft proposal of the British government on the framing of independent constitution to be adopted after the World War II. So Cripps mission, they came to India with the proposal of the British government, draft proposal. So Cripps proposal were rejected by the Muslim leagues. Muslim League rejected Cripps proposal because they wanted India to be divided into two autonomous states. So Muslim League wanted India into the two autonomous state, two separate constituent assemblies also. So they wanted two separate autonomous states with the two separate constituent assemblies. INC wanted the complete immediate independent. INC demanding for the complete independent, and the offer was dominion status concept. They were offering only the dominion status concept was dead with the set by the Nehru. So Nehru was saying that Indian INC wanted complete immediate independence. The offer of dominion status concept was dead. Dominion status concept was dead, which is said by the Jawaharlal Nehru. Let's see the next one, Quit India movement. After the failures of Cripps mission, After the failures of Cripps mission, immediate Indian started anti-colonial struggle under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi. Under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi, they started the anti-colonial struggles. August 8, 1942, Gandhi gave slogan that do or die. So remember that, do or die. So Quit India movement. Quit India movement. QIM. Workers, students, peasants, women, government officials, middle class peoples were participated massively in the country. And the movement spread to the rural level and village level. So this is very much and largest movement that has happened in Indian, struggles for the independence. That is Quit India movement, which is led by the Mahatma Gandhi after the failing of Cripps mission. Anti-colonial struggles was happened. Gandhiji given the slogan that do or die. So everybody participated in this movement. Next one, the Simla Conference 1945. It was the meeting between the Viceroy of India, Lord Wavell, and major political leaders in India. Viceroy of India and major political leaders of India in 1945. That is Simla Conference. That location is Simla. So Indian parties were conferred at Simla under the leadership of Abdul Kalam Azad. Abul Kalam Azad, sorry. Abul Kalam Azad. He was the leader in this conference. So this is all about the Cripps mission, Quit India movement, and Simla conference. Let's see the next. Let's see Cabinet Mission 1946. Cabinet Mission 1946. Lord Penthick Lawrence, Sir Stafford Cripps, Mr. Alexander were the member of Cabinet Mission Plan. These three people are the member of Cabinet Mission Plan. They came to India on 24th March 1946. They came to India 24th March 1946. Lord Penthick Lawrence, Sir Stanford Cripps, Alexander. These three people were the member of Cabinet Mission Plan. Cabinet Mission Plan was formed to transfer the powers from British India to independent India. This plan is for the transfer the full power of from independence to India, which objectives were the to the formation of constituent making body in India. So total strength of seats 389 constituent assemblies. Out of these, 296 seats were allocated to British India, 93 seats to the fringe states. The system of election were to be partly elected, partly nominated bodies, and indirect elections, thus elected on limited franchise. Total 296 seats were to be allotted to British India, 93 seats to the fringe states. That is, remember, elections were not directly on the basis of adult process. They are not directly based on the adult branches. Representatives are from all sections of the Indian society. Representatives are all sections from the Indian society were from Hindus, Muslims, Sikh, Parsis, Anglo Indians, Indian Christians, SC, ST, women. These are all the people that they are participated in this election part. So constituent assembly elections were held in the July-August 1946. 296 seats. Indian National Congress won 208 seats. Total 296, 208 vote seats owned by the INC. So the Muslim League 73 seats. 208, 73. So 280 seats. So total 280 seats. Small group and independent got remaining 15 seats. Remaining 15 seats got by the small groups. 281, sorry, 692, 296, correct. So total, all the seats almost won by the Indian candidates. Interim government formed by the members of Constituent Assembly. Hereafter, there was no much interference of the Viceroy of India on all state subjects, residuary subjects. It led to created the Union government, which comprises undivided British India and French states. So some important key points you need to remember from this Cabinet Mission Plan 1946. Cabinet Mission Plan, transfer of powers to India, indirect elections to the Constituent Assembly, provided limited branches for the elections. This is also there. Constituent Assembly, total 296 seats. Indian National Congress won 208, Muslim League won 73, other seats 15. Concept of Union of India was created in India, undivided British India and the French states. This is all about the Cabinet Mission Plan 1946. Let's see the next one. Constituent Assembly working 9th December 9th, 1946. Constituent Assembly working 1946 December 9th. The first meeting Constituent Assembly held in the December 9, 1946. Remember the dates. The Pakistan boycotted due to they demanded for the separate country from India. So they were demanded. Muslims were demanded for the separate country from India. Only 211 members were the attended for the meeting. Selected temporary president of the assembly. Temporary president of the assembly. The first temporary president is Sachidananda Sinha. This is remember for the exam. First temporary president of assembly is Sachidananda Sinha. Elected president of the assembly Rajendra Prasad. The first elected president of the assembly Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Two vice president of the assembly. One is the H.C. Mukherjee. Second one is the V.T. Krishnamachari. So H.C. Mukherjee and V.T. Krishnamachari. Objective resolution. This is important. Jawaharlal Nehru is moved the objective resolution 13th December 1946. Jawaharlal Nehru moved the historical objective resolution on the 13th December 1946 in the assembly. The proclaimed in India as the independent sovereign republic. Proclaimed India as the independent sovereign republic and now form the Indian states, such other parts of India as the outside India. So now the form the Indian states and such other parts of India as are outside India. So the people foreigners who are belonging foreigners that they are outside India. Now hereafter all the powers authorities of the sovereign independent India shall be guaranteed and secured. all the people of India, justice, social, economic, political equality of the status of opportunity, equality before law, freedom of thoughts, expression, belief, faith, worship, minorities, other backward tribal areas safeguard. This is more important, the power of authorities, sovereign India, that shall be the guaranteed and secure to all the people of India for justice, social, economic, political justice, and equality of the status of the opportunities, equality before law, freedom of thoughts, expression, belief, faith, worship, minorities, other backward and tribal areas safeguard. Perhaps it adopted by the Assembly on January 22, 1947, influenced the eventual shaping of the Indian Constitution, which was present day preamble of the Constitution. These are all the adopted the Assembly on January 22nd, 1947, influenced the eventual shaping of the Indian Constitution, which is present day preamble of Indian Constitution. This is all about the Constituent Assembly working. So Jawaharlal Nehru moved the objective resolution that related to preamble. So this is all about it. Thank you.